As the conflict in Iran plays out, questions are coming up across the country about a possible military draft. In an appearance on Fox News, host Maria Bartiromo mentioned some Americans were concerned about that and asked Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt about the president's plan for boots on the ground.
It's not part of the current plan right now, but the president, again, wisely keeps his options on the table.
Lou Jacobson with PolitiFact is joining us now to help us get the facts on these questions. Lou, thank you for being here. So what did you find on your end?
Yeah, so we should first note that Karoline Leavitt didn't specifically say the U.S. was considering a draft. She was asked about two things, a draft, but also about possible U.S. troops on the ground, which would be a less dramatic step and you wouldn't take a draft to do that. And she said that neither of those things are being planned right now.
So can you tell us a little more about a draft if there were to ever be one?
Sure. So there has been no draft since 1973, when the Vietnam War was coming to a close. Since then, the military has fulfilled all of its personnel needs with just volunteers. Now, the federal government does require that male citizens and male immigrants between the ages of 18 and 25 register with the Selective Service System. That's the federal agency that would run the draft if it was ever started up again. But that's not the same thing as being drafted.
So how plausible is a draft at this time?
Starting up a draft would take Congress acting to actually put it into place. But a military expert told us the chances of that happening are very low based on what we know now. The Pentagon has learned to live successfully with a fully volunteer force, including in the most recent wars that did use ground troops. Neither voters nor politicians are pushing for a draft, given that it was so unpopular during the Vietnam War era.
And, Lou, this isn't the first time that the topic of a draft has come up. This actually happened more recently back in 2024 on the campaign trail, but in a little bit of a different way.
Yeah, correct. So Donald Trump used it to attack Kamala Harris, saying that she wanted to bring back the draft. In fact, he was wrong. She had taken no such stance, and the proposal he was referring to, which was made by a few members of Congress, didn't actually set up a new draft and failed to pass in the first place.
Lou Jacobson with PolitiFact, thanks for being here with us tonight.
Great, thank you.